Okay. Hi, everybody. I am doing my first round of divination. Don't mind the mess, okay? I am trying to get things situated. Okay. So, the first round will be like similar to Celtic Cross spread, but I like this because it's puts me more in touch with Gaia. So here we go. Let's see here. The card of focus that started to appear was the this is community card. Okay. All right. So what I'm looking for is the seed. This is the heart of which I am wanting to grow. Perhaps, okay, the way to view and appreciate it, or perhaps it is a reminder of how to begin forward. Ooh, I don't know, I got two. I got manifestation and passage. Let's see how that goes, okay? And I've never had a double card for the seed, so I think they go together well. Now I'm looking for the soil and roots. Represents my foundation, what I am building upon. Mind you, this is very personal, so I'm sharing as I am meant to do, as I'm called to do. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so this is the soil and the roots. So we've got wisdom and mother. Yes. By the way, those are my bird spirits. Okay. Okay. And now we look at the sun, the raw energy for my growth. What's my sun? Spirit. What is my sun? Single one. Oh, wind. Okay, we'll put this into perspective once we reach the others. Okay. No judgments, just reading. Yes, yes. Reading the information that I'm served. Then in place the water. So, like rain, this card refreshes and nourishes a journey for growth, what can provide relief along the way. And I've got to the journey and abundance. That sounds good to me. Okay. And now we have, this is very odd. This is very odd. The weeds, okay? This is the card. Oops, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Was it supposed to be balance? What happened? That was so weird. I guess balance is my space. I should be conscious of how it could overtake the journey for growth. I'm taking this as my need for balance because I am working on that. Okay, let's read this. This is the overall scheme, underlier community. Okay. Look at this. Alright, seed, heart of which you are wanting to grow. Perhaps the card that shows the way to view and appreciate it. A reminder for how to begin moving forward. Okay, manifestation and a rite of passage. Well, I'm a creative, and my manifestation powers are at a heightened state now. My other cards in my previous readings did say the passage was interlinked with my manifestations. Okay. So that's really what I'm working on, becoming better at manifesting. And seeing the bright side of things, you know, right? I'm here, and I am working on my manifestations, right? In order to do that, to heighten that power, I really need to see the bright side of things. I have a lot of negative self-talk. I think a lot of people do. So that's a work in progress. It has been for quite some time now. And yeah, it's been an effort. But now that we're in quarantine, well, it gives me a lot of quiet time and a lot less guilt doing what I want to do, doing what I feel that needs to be done without the added pressures of where I'm at and pace with society. So that is going to float my boat, baby. I don't know why I would say baby. Okay. Then I have the soil and the roots. Wisdom and leather. Okay. This is my foundation, what I am building upon. Okay, so yes, I am building upon my wisdom in the art of divinations and connecting with the higher realm. And it's going well. That is what moved me to share with you, to be so in acceptance of the abundance of knowledge that I'm receiving in synchronicities, and really being woken up to my truth, my inner truth, and my calling. As I understand, I'm not the only one, and I have a unique purpose, like all do, but it requires a lot of responsibility. And anyhow, it's hard for me to be vulnerable. Trying to take a blind leap of faith. It's hard for me to be vulnerable, knowing what I've experienced in the past, a lack of acceptance, neglect. Anyhow, I work on validating myself through positive affirmations, and I would recommend you do the same if you're struggling with that. A lot of my readings lately in practice have been emphasizing the need to stay in tune with nature, and the way that some alternative ways of doing that with the current epidemic is bring potted flowers, potted plants indoors, work with crystals. Now, I don't expect this to be a way of life for everyone, but it wouldn't hurt to have a potted plant indoors, or go outside in your patio and enjoy the breeze, the clouds moving, so like sailing across the skies. That's what I do. It's fun. I mean, I can just go drive to a park. I'll sit and lock the doors because I don't want any crazy people running in. I don't know how crazy people are. So I just like to be left alone. So if I can just put on my headphones and kick back and I guess stargaze, so to speak, in the daytime, nighttime, or whatever. It's calming. And I think it, with my trouble in keeping still, to find answers within, nature kind of quiets me, kind of like puts me in the head, like, ooh, so beautiful. It's okay. So, anyhow, we've got wisdom building, and mother. So, I am a mother, and well, Mother Nature heals me, and I am gifted with the ability to nurture. I know it does. I know it sounds like oh, I have the ability to wash dishes or something. As it doesn't really sound like it's a gift, but it is. It really is. Think about your sense of safety. Your foundation is the concept of being nurtured, feeling safe. Yes. So I embody that now. That is my foundation. And I was thrilled to actually see that in one of my previous readings yesterday and the day before. On the day before. And, well, it stands true. So I'm excited about that and to read for you in the future. But this takes time, okay? So, sun. No, this is my sun. Sun. Raw energy for your growth. Blind. Okay, I know what this is. If I didn't do any practice like runs, for the past few weeks or months, I wouldn't understand what this really would mean, as much as I do now. Okay, my previous readings did say that there was the veil. Okay, the veil of the unknown, and that is really cool. Okay, the unknown. I have the availability to access the unknown, and I get to share it with you. So that is my sun. That is the raw energy. I got word from the High Council that I have the backing. I wish I could show you this spread. I'll post it later. Okay. But this is access to higher knowledge. I'm thrilled. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Okay. And then water. Rain. Like rain, this card refreshes and nourishes the journey for growth and what can provide relief along the way. Well, abundance. I got a forewarning of abundance. Isn't that? I mean, it goes without saying. I mean, life is abundant. Time is abundant. I am abundant. Okay. But, in particular, this card was drawn out because this will help me establish all the little pebble milestones that come along the way in achieving my goals on this journey, like to mastery. It's going to take some time though, but Spirit is going to show me abundance. I am so thrilled. And if you're walking this a similar journey after like a tower moment and you need to rebuild or whatever your case may be, you don't have to have a tower moment to manifest, honestly. But so abundant. Okay, so they're going to show me some abundance to really refill my cup, right? Along this journey. That's how it's going to happen. Can you believe that? That just so makes sense. I was like, oh my god, there's so many cards. Oh, what if I haven't done? No. Did you see this? This is my agua. Okay. My H2O. This is life. Okay. Alright, we move on to balance, which are my leads. Conscious of how it could overtake your journey for growth. Okay, let me tell you something a little bit about me. I have a problem. No. We reword that. I am working on balancing the balancing act, okay? work, official like clock in, clock out work for the past 2 years or so. Anyway, I'm happy. Things are good. It's a hiatus. Okay, so I recognize that just like studying abroad or telecommuting, it takes a huge adjustment in your how to tackle your to-do list, and the essence of prioritization and timing is stretched a little differently when you work alone versus in a group setting. So, or let alone in the office place versus home. So anyway, you understand the dynamic, okay? I'm sure you do. But here, my possible obstacles could have to do with balance and not remaining grounded, really. Sometimes I have my head up in the clouds with the freaking birds. Look at the freaking birds. They are my spirit animals. So, I enjoy them quite a bit. I am known to bird watch on a whim. Could be pigeons. Anyway, they have found a way to mesmerize me, along with the up in the clouds feelings. So that could really get ahead. I mean, I could really get ahead of myself, and it ruins your manifestations. It toys with them, because your future is all based on the now, and I'm not going to get into all of that. The impact of time right now, no. We're focusing on practicing. So, okay, that's the end of that reading. Okay. Yay. So, what else can we ask? Because I have several decks here. Okay. So, because of this, all of this, dealing with the fool's journey that I'm on, the things that I'm picking up along the way, trying to enjoy the journey, and celebrating little milestones here and there, keeping in balance, doing what everybody does, okay? I am pulling out this deck, The Magic of You, yes, to unlock the hidden truths within me. I am going to be using this also in further spreads. So let's see. Okay, Spirit. You threw out one, and then you threw out another. Okay, so the first one is Minimus, commune with Source. And then the other one is Eunoia. Eunoia. Yeah. Everything in perfect balance. Oh, what? I am not joking. Okay. So let's read this. It's pretty freaking cool. Number 17. Okay. It says Minimus. Okay. Nature holds all the answers. The wisest witch knows her questions will be answered when she dives into the natural world without reservation. Like the girl of Minimus who is fused with the forest, it is your time to merge with Source. Drop your stuff, okay? Your extra baggage, please. Your attachments, and be one with nature. It's time to recommune with a raw, authentic self that was you when you were sparked into existence. Yes. And what you will be when you transition into the next plane of existence. Minimus dips her fingers into the well of universal inspiration. This is the card of meditation. There is also a flip interpretation. Is she retreating or is she emerging? Let's look right here. I can't see. Where are you? Oh, I see. Okay. That's just like the top part of her. Okay. If this card is drawn during a period of solitude, it is a prompt that it is now time to emerge from the dark, restorative forest into the sunlight to share your radiance. I frickin' told you. I told you. Look. I am, lookity look. Look. Oh, can you see? I don't know. Can you see? Read. That's right there. Yes. And conversely, if it is drawn during a time of intense activity, which I am in manifesting, so it could go either way, but I'm going to go shoot for the first, because it's told me before in other decks. Alright. And visibility. If it's drawn during a time of intense activity and visibility, it is time to retreat to the shadows. Okay. Well, this is the first time I'm sharing, so I'll retreat in a little bit, I guess. Yes. Okay. So the ritual tree meditation. Oh, that's so nice. I'll read that for somebody else. So this is my reading. If you want me to lay it out for you, if you happen to be watching, I'll lay it out for you in a comment. But for now, I don't expect much to come out of this particular reading. 8. So that number was 17. This is 8. The other cards that we drew were not numbered. I'll show it to you after, okay? So the girl Unoya, okay, is the embodiment of beautiful thinking. What did I say? I had to trash those negative thoughts and feelings. It takes effort. Her crown of thorns and leaves. Can you see this? There we go. There we go. You can see her crown of thorns and stuff. And leaves indicate that she understands through her journeys of pleasure and pain that she is ultimately free. Everything is in perfect balance as her soul takes flight. The moon halo around her head signifies a healthy mind, emotionally balanced, rational in all of its highs and lows. The death card of the traditional tarot deck is Unoia's sister card. When Unoia appears, it is a sign of current or impending endings, an ensuing inevitable rebirth. Mortal contemplation is a spiritual practice that has the potential to heal, instruct, and connect us to the source of our being. The practice of contemplating our own death is healthy and essential in order to die meaningfully and mindfully. There's only one equally magnificent there's only one, goodness, open this book. There's only one thing equally magnificent to our death, and that is our birth. Both are grand gateways to the source of all creation. Everything in life, good and bad, has a beginning, middle, and end. Graciously allow things to pass and merge through the universal cauldron of creation for your rebirth. It's for real. For real. That's gaining wisdom. This is my roots. Wisdom and mother. That which creates. This is good. So silly. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards real quick. Can you see them? Oh my gosh, you're seeing all this crap. Sorry. How do you do it? How do you do it? Okay. It's not, okay, maybe I'll just do a scoop. Oh, goodness gracious. How about this? Here you go. You see all the cards. Yes. Community. How does it tie into community? Okay, well, part of my purpose is to find, to co-create, to work with others, to collaborate. That's going to help me grow. It furthers my wisdom. Anyhow, just wanted to share that with you. Yes, wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed and learned a bit about me, starting points, and maybe a bit about yourself if you're on a similar path